Hi guys, keep watching this video for my 3-part plan to a happier you. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things emotional and mental health related in our everyday lives. As somebody who struggles with anxiety and low self-esteem, I've got myself into all kinds of destructive cycles in the past, and honestly, I've often made things much worse for myself than they already were. About a year ago, I saw a talk from a psychologist, which was an absolute light bulb moment for me. It was called Why We All Need to Practice Emotional First Aid, and it taught me a fundamental lesson. When we have a physical injury or illness, we will take care of ourselves, we will try to heal ourselves, we'll try to cure ourselves as quickly as possible. We know that is something we need to take very seriously as it is a threat to our health. However, when it comes to our mental health, this can often be the other way round. We leave the wound untended, we often make things worse, we do not seek to find a cure in any hurry. We do not know that this is something we need to take equally as seriously, as it too can wreak havoc on our health. While our bodies naturally try to heal themselves, our minds can often do the complete opposite. While physical injuries can be seen, mental health can often go by completely unnoticed. If a physical injury doesn't heal quickly, others become concerned. Whereas with mental health, it can remain hidden and others can be completely oblivious to the fact that we're even struggling at all. In his talk, Winch poses the question to the audience, why is it that our psychological health is so much less important to us than our physical health? He says that psychological wounds are often trivialized and belittled when we're told things like, "Oh, you're feeling depressed? Just shake it off, it's all in your head." He then asks the audience, can you imagine saying that to someone who has a broken leg? Oh, just walk it off, it's all in your leg. Guy also says that things like failure, rejection, and loneliness are all psychological injuries, but makes the point that we rarely treat these appropriately. Instead, he says we leave them to fester until they infect our brain and manifest themselves as long-term mental health conditions. This teaches us that we should never ignore emotional injuries, even if we think they're small, because mental health can be much more complex to treat than physical health. A physical injury can be healed without much engagement from the patient, whereas an emotional issue requires the patient not only to engage with their treatment, but also to have the desire to overcome the problem. When the injury is physical, the success of the treatment can be accurately measured by scans or x-rays, etc. In contrast, where psychological wounds occur, the evidence relies strongly on the patient's word and how they're feeling on one particular day. This has led me to believe that because the treatment of emotional injuries is so dependent on the individual, it is imperative that we all gain the skills to become aware of what is injuring us psychologically and not allow it to spiral out of control. After hearing Guy's talk, I realised that over the years I have been emotionally beaten black and blue. But I've always failed to help myself to heal from these knocks. Like so many other people, I thought the answer was simply to put on a brave face. But now I realise that that couldn't be further from the truth. And that's why I set up my channel. I never want anyone else to walk that path alone. I want to make people more aware, more sensitive to their emotional injuries, and to share all the knowledge that I've learnt along the way to help us all soothe our emotional pain. I believe that there are 3 main parts to this. Number 1, recognition. Becoming more in tune with our emotional state and recognising what is injuring us as it happens. Number 2, first aid. Taking your psychological injuries seriously and taking action to stop them becoming worse, or cleaning the wounds. Number 3, ongoing care. To develop strategies to minimise the impact of your psychological injuries and to help stop them reoccurring. Essentially, I'm going to create an emotional first aid kit for you to dip in and out of whenever you feel that you might need it. If that sounds helpful to you, subscribe now so that you don't miss a thing. And if you'd like to see Guy's amazing talk in full, I'll leave the link in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up if you feel that you've ever neglected your emotional health. Thanks for watching everyone, and enjoy your day as though it was some money you've just found down the back of your couch. Talk to you soon, take care, bye!